Bull's got 90%. We'll be back along the coast in 1 hour and 10 minutes en route to Black Claw.
90% fuel, pulling bad thing. That's good on 1-5.
Thank you. Thanks for that. Tower Blue 15 at the CAT for westerly departure with a northwest turnout with the numbers.
Blue 15, Hilo Tower, proceeds to request west departure, squawk 0572.
0572, Blue 15. Blue 15, listen.
Alright, fantastic.
Thanks again.
No problem. Blue 15, traffic over the terminal inbound, Shock helicopter.
Blue 15, we'll be looking on visual. Alright.
37, use caution, departing Blue to the west.
Hilo Tower, Blue 27 of Unit Mill, inbound for the CAT, company in sight.
Blue 27, Hilo Tower, proceeds to request the east arrival CAT.
Yeah, there's the cruise ship on the right. Hilo Bay.
132 is coming up on Papico. 132 Hilo Tower, runway 8, clear to land, wind 090 at 10.
About 2.5 mile breaker out there, does a really good job. You can see stabilizing the bay. That's where we drop our cars off and pick them up. Off to your left is Amy is the Hilo University.
15 traffic, Pepco inbound, Hawaiian, descended out 3000. Contact departure.
Blue 15, we're looking, thank you.
Blue 15, contact departure.
Now Blue 15, switching.
Randy, do you know the population over here?
About 60,000. That's the second most populated city in the Hawaiian Islands.
Good afternoon, our morning departure, Blue 15, climbing up through 1500 westbound, looking for your traffic inbound.
Blue 15, Hilo departure radar contact.
Blue 15.
Yeah, about 60,000. Now look at Amy, you can come out and get a degree right there. Beautiful Hilo University. And then you can come out and do a little surfing all in the same season. Maybe Brian too. Now see those cones? We call that the Madonna cones off your left. That's Inumura. That's an area where they have like an indoor theater for astronomy, and you know where they show all the skylights, kind of like an indoor theater.
The drowsy islands slumber one.
Now if you have to be sick, here's a place to be right here on the left. The Hilo Hospital. You can see the beautiful waterfalls and the pools showing up. Isn't that nice?
Say goodnight to the sun.
Blue 15 has your traffic inbound on the final.
Blue 15, roger.
There's a jet coming in here on the right. See him? Flying.
Blossoms in her lover's arms once more.
Now if you were to drive around here on Highway 19, that's off our right. That parallels the coastline. Beautiful place to come over here is called Rainbow Falls. In fact, Diane and I stayed at a bed and breakfast right off to your left, right up here. This is the Waimea River, and there's a bed and breakfast called, Waterfalls Inn. That was pretty neat. Yeah, it was beautiful. It's right off our left. You can see it's right in that one area where the river just flows really nicely.
Like millions of times.
Lots of agriculture over here, you can see, quite a bit.
Blossoms in her lover's arms once more. Too soon the sunrise will wake her from her sleep.
Another beautiful waterfall coming into view on the right.
So until tomorrow.
Look at those pools. Now wouldn't you like to have that house right down here on the right there, Gary? You got a view of the waterfalls every day, every morning. No sunsets on this side though, unfortunately, but you got the sunrises. That pool. This guy's got a little shack right down here too. I bet his property's worth a lot of money. Nice little song for laying on the beach, connected to your iPod. White Sandy Beach.
215 Squawk B forward, terminate free change.
Blue 5, switch in, thank you, sir, good day.
White Sandy Beach.
Blue 5, tree line, 3,500 feet, westbound Waimea.
Now, if your left is Mauna Kea, that's the base of the mountain right there. You can see all the weather here. Gary packs up against the mountain and elevates and, of course, sublimates, turns into all this rain showers. That's why this area here specifically gets over 200 inches of rain per year. Lot. Now we're going to take you over Akaka Falls. We can't fly directly over it, but we'll fly just to the side of it so everybody get a view of it. What I'll do is I'll fly to the right of it and then bank left so everybody can look across. But it's a pretty impressive. If you've done Akaka Falls from the drive, it's beautiful. Like Diane says, she likes it just from the sound alone, the sound it makes. Now the waterfall we're going to show you is a 422-foot drop, but the ones I'm going to show you are much larger than that. But this one at least you can drive to.
Sandy Beach of Hawaii. The sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. The sound of the ocean rocks me all night long.
And Akaka Falls coming straight off the nose. I'm going to make a slight right turn. I'm at altitude now, so I'm okay with noise abatement. But generally, the Honolulu is a little village right off to the right, straightforward. And then Highway 19 flows right next to it, and you take 220, and this is it right here, this nice long stretch. Lots of open land, open areas. And then Akaka Falls will be off your left-hand side, and I'm going to fly up to it, kind of make an arc. I'm going to arc around it, so everybody get a good view. Will be on the left side. Again, this is just to show you what Akaka Falls looks like from the air, but it's pretty spectacular walking down to it. It's about a 0.7 mile walk. I believe Chris and Steve went with us, and they were pretty impressed with it. Orchid plantations on the right. There we go. Kahuna is the smaller one right here on the left. That's that little one. The one in the background where all those cars are parked, that's the lookout near that banyan tree. I'm going to start my arc now and give you a good eye view of, a bird's eye view here of Akaka Falls. That's good. Looks like it's saturated, so that means there should be some water in the waterfalls. Here you go, folks, on the left-hand side. Look at that. What do you think, Amy? You do that one, huh? Take a rubber inner tube all the way down.
Sunshine touching the white shore.
Isn't that beautiful? Again, the sound that it makes is even more impressive.
On the horizon, sailing through my fantasy.
Now we're going to go down to the coast, and we're going to show you what the coastline looks like. And Brian, your job is to look for some humpback whales. If you find one, you win a free trip to Hawaii.
A special magic feeling flows through the air. I feel the happiness and love everywhere.
Blue 5 Beam Akaka Falls, we beaching out, following the coastline at 2,000.
And when I come back to you someday, I'm gonna stay.
Another beautiful day in Hawaii. Look at no action right now. Normally we get the trade winds blowing right off the nose. Comes this direction, and you're going to see white caps everywhere. Today's a beautiful day. Look at this. Hardly any white caps. Really nice. Good time to find a whale because typically you can't see them when the whitecaps are really popping.
Flashing the night sky, a rainbow of colors, lighting up my fantasy. And very soon I'll be feeling a glow of the evening. It's a place I long to.
Now here's Highway 19 right below us. This is the one that you would want to take along the coastline. You can see it's just beautiful. Diane and I have driven this a couple times, and a little different perspective from here up here, isn't it? Lots of property down there. Look at all those waterfalls, small little pools located in various locations. Very good, yeah. Battery's getting low too. Looks like. Maybe not. Malua Gulch coming up here on your left forward. Nice little glacier or possibly erosion from this side of the island. Then with all the rain and wave action we get on this side of the island, it doesn't take long to erode this coastline. Kind of looks like Mendocino County, doesn't it? I tell everybody that too. This whole ridgeline here looks like Mendocino. Oh, we've got a couple gushers out here on the left. I'm going to slow back a little bit just so we don't miss too much. Look at this, Gary. It also does my power consumption checks, engine power checks. Isn't that nice? Computer does everything for me. I don't have to sit there. It'll do is it checks all the information on the engine, fuel flows, temperatures. And when it's done, it'll tell me yay or nay.
The way we play, the musicians that came before us at home in Hawaii.
Those large trees off the left, Amy, those are eucalyptus trees. Thousands of them. Kind of used for wood products, paper products, but non-structural products. They take lots of water. Remember I mentioned it takes over a ton of water to produce 1 pound of sugar? This is the Hamakua Coast sugarcane industry that used to be here. The cost went up so much that most people just decided it wasn't worth it, so they pretty much pulled out. Turned it into eucalyptus farms, orchid plantations. Good, everything's good. Looks isn't that nice? Tells me everything. Does a trend check too. Now here's Lapahoihoi. A little sad thing about Lapahoihoi coming up on the left is back in 1946, a tsunami came through on April 1st, just a few days ago, and it wiped out this whole peninsula, killed 21 children in their schoolhouse as well as 3 or 4 teachers. Now you can see how low it sits. I'm going to do an orbit right here just to give you an idea, but you can see that it doesn't take long to bring in some moisture just to take this whole area out.
1-5 orbit Lapahoihoi 2000 offshore.
Go off to the left. What Diane and I like to do is see that little jetty or the harbor. Park there and watch the waves strike 40 feet up into the air. Isn't that beautiful? Get the significant other, the spouse. Hey Gary, back up a little bit more, Gary, a little bit more. Now you're supposed to be telling Debbie that, right? I'm going to come back around on the right here for that one. That's worth 1 orbit here.
I got the good, feel good, but about my mind, I live feeling, yeah, good, feel good, but about my mind, I live
There it is, off the right. You can see how it sits really low in the water, doesn't it?
Your life will never be the same. A brother East has got the feeling that your eyes bring the irate healing. So in this life you must have a nice day. Feel good music is a hit to stay. Feel good island music, sitting under the sun.
Oh, very good. You got a better one than I got.
Skank until the song is done. Feel good island music, flowing through my day.
That's another stop to make on Highway 19. Lapahoihoi State Park. See down where that little road takes us right up? Remember that one? That's the one we drive. The little fancy one takes you right out to the end. Now you get to see it from the air. That look cool. Different from airborne. I'll have to show them this movie. The Ride. I think they'll like that one, especially Brian. I know he'll like it. It's a surfing movie, but it's really good. Even John, Grandpa, liked it.
Living in freedom and close to the Aina.
Now this first town is O'Okala.
Way of life.
Highway 19 close to the groves of eucalyptus trees. Oh good, it looks like the Kahalas are open, which is what we wanted, because we can get back behind there now.
With the love that all his people give to him.
There's the observatories on your left, Amy, up in the distance. You can see they popping up through the top. This is where we show most of the snow on this side.
Local boy, local boy, local boy, local boy.
Night and you and blue.
Gotta have a little Elvis, right, Jen?
The night is heavenly.
Now, if you notice, the ridgelines here are only about 100, 150 feet high. This area here is only about 4,500 years old from Mauna Kea off to the left. The Kahalas, remember, they're 60,000 years old, so they've had a lot more erosion. Look how the receding cliff line went back. They've been around so much longer that they've had time to erode all the way. That's what creates those beautiful waterfalls, though. Off in the distance, when we get a little closer, I'll show you on that.
There should be love. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we, so are we. Dreams come true in blue.
You looking for that whale, Brian? All right, good.
Could all come true.
It is kind of getting towards the end of the season.
Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we. So are we. A dream.
Now, straight off the nose for about 60 miles is Maui. You might, when the clouds are kind of obscuring it right now, but normally on a clear day you can see the top of Haleakala. It's pretty cool, all the way across. You notice a lot of the caves here that are being created by the water?
With you.
Fluid 5, just passing Pauilo, westbound Waimea, 1500, offshore.
Now, look at the Kahalas. See how much steeper they are? That's where the waterfalls are on this side. Now, Diane, you can't appreciate it, but when we drive Highway 19 off our left, here's Honoka'a, the Honoka'a High School, that green building right there on the top. And then right in this area, you make that left turn, that'll take you to Waipio Valley. Remember we drove to the Waipio Valley lookout? I've actually driven down it. Diane doesn't want to go yet. I'll show you why. It's a pretty interesting drive.
A little too twisty?
Straight down, it's about a 25% slope. Oh yeah. It's single lane. So the traffic going down has to move to the right off to the side of the cliff while the traffic's coming up on the left. And of course it drops about 900 feet and a half miles, so it's not bad at all. Piece of cake in the avalanche. Two things required. Four-wheel drive with a very low gear and a lot of nerve. Preferably both of those. Brian do his driving test down that one. Here's the Honoka'a power station. The puts out about 300 megawatts a unit. Covers most electricity, which we're just getting an increase now in electrical bill. But we do have some wind generator farms at the north end and south end. That one's about a 15 megawatt. The one in the south is about 25. So at some point, hopefully we'll be free of all the oil products like the slow-burning diesel plant. Get into renewable energy.
15, Honoka'a Power Station, westbound Waimea, 1500.
Now what we'll do is take you right to Waipio Valley and kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. We can't fly in it, at least I don't even know on a charter, probably not. But we can at least fly offshore a couple times, give you an idea what the valley looks like. It's real pretty, especially from the air. Then I'm going to put you up in some positions here along the coastline to get some really good photos, because there's no other way to get these photos except by helicopter. Like one of those things when you fly into an area and you go, wow, this photo is invaluable because no one else can get this photo except in a helicopter. Look at those waves crashing there, Amy. Not a lot of swimming on this side, is there? This is the northeast, north side, or the trade wind side, eastern side. Gets pretty nasty on this side. Even in Waipio Valley, they experience surfers. Now you want to do some surfing. This is an interesting area. Even the advanced ones don't go past noon. You see them out to about 9, 10 o'clock, and after that they all put it up because the undertows here are really dramatic. Really tough. Black Sand Beach coming up into view, 1 mile long. That's Waipio Valley. Of course, not as black as the one we saw earlier, right? We saw a baby brand new Black Sand Beach. This one's an old one. It's got gray hairs in it, so it's kind of a little older. Come on, fishy, fishy. You've got to find a whale here pretty soon. Go ahead, Brian. Put out the lures. We'll do some trolling.
Fluid 5, S turn, Waipio.
Now, look at this coming up on the left. Isn't that beautiful? It was early on, King Kamehameha the First was brought up in this valley, as well as a lot of the Elite, and the kings were actually buried here, so there's a lot of burial grounds. So no digging for treasures there, Jen. Look at that road coming into view, though. See that etched along the side of the road, Amy? You can take that one, no problem, right? I'm going to do a swing around here. Good time to get some photos, yeah.
No more do I see the starlight caress your hair. No
There you go.
more feel the tender kisses we used to share. I close my eyes and clearly my heart remembers.
Look at that lookout down there.
1,000 goodbyes.
A couple of homes here, Gary, about 3 million because of the view.
I love you so, and my heart forever.
Here's a lookout point right below us to the right.
To the memory of the love that we.
See all the cars parked. It looks busy today. Well, it is Easter. Now look at that road. Now you could walk down it, but it's the walk up that gets to you.
Come to me
A couple of these homes in here. I think there's one for sale with a great view. It's about 1.6 million, but it's a little shack. Again, you're buying the property.
No more do I feel the touch of your hand on mine. No.
All right, now this is the favorite part coming up. Now, Waipio Valley is the first of the 7 valleys. There's 7 valleys along here. The last one is Pololu Valley. This second one from the end is Waimea Valley. Now this is where all the brochures are taken from. In fact, I'll tell you a little later what the name of the movie was. They used the closing scene for a movie for this one shot. I'm going to do the same exact approach that they did. See if you recognize it.
Blue and 5, leaving YPO for Waimea at 1,000 feet. We'll be beaching in.
Now, this is where you get your spectacular views. This is where Diane... Well, I've had ladies cry. I actually had people cry from the spiritualness of the flight. And you have to get into the mood, and I got a song here that puts you into the mood. You probably remember the song, These Islands, from Danny Couch. A pretty good song. Here we go, everyone. Ready to go in? Yeah, I think you'll agree it's pretty impressive, especially getting in here. Are we ready? All right, here we go. I'm going to shut up.
Have you seen these islands? Have you seen the beauty of this land? Do you know its people? Brothers, sisters walking hand in hand. Have you seen the ocean? Miles and miles of crystal deep blue seas. Can you smell the flowers? Fill the air with fragrances for free. This is aloha. This is aloha. This is aloha.
Jennifer, can I drop you off at the pool?
Land of Hawaii. Have you felt the power? Mountain craters throwing lava in the air. For its green swept beauty. From each island blossoms everywhere. Have you felt its spirit? Ancient gods, their mother still lives here. You will love these islands. Nothing in the world can compare. This is aloha. This is aloha. This is aloha. This land of Hawaii. Have you felt the power? Mountain craters throwing lava in the air. For its green swept beauty. From each island blossoms everywhere. Have you felt its spirit? Ancient gods, their mother still is here. Colored rainbows is Aloha, this land of Hawaii. Have you seen these islands?
Now, wasn't that beautiful? Well, if there's a reason for us to be on this planet, this place might be one of those. Now, this next song is for the ladies on board. I'm going to come back for the left for Amy, Debbie. Good swimming hole up here, Deb. Over the Rainbow by Iz. And I mentioned today, not only am I the pilot, I'm also the flight attendant, the DJ, the choreographer, the photographer. All rolled into one. Well, we have some really heavy rain that's just gushing out there, but today it looks like it is starting to get a little anemic. Hopefully get some more rain. But look at this pond. I can drop you off, Deb, right there.
Way up high.
1-5, leaving the keyhole for the gap.
Dreams that
Now, this was my front office. Let's go see what's in the back office.
Blue 14 be beaching out 1 mile east of Pawilo, westbound, offshore 2.2.
over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that
1-5, leaving the keyhole for the gap.
come true.
Now, Kawai Nui Valley back here. Some folks say that this might be a good representation of maybe what Eden looks like. Who knows?
Where the
Could also be a representation of some areas, probably even very similar to the Kauai area, where they've got some of those beautiful Waimea valleys. This one, when I was out getting looking on the website, this one has really intrigued me. With the opening here, Gary, you can see the gap. I kind of think of it as a time portal to go through. Once you go through that, you go into another dimension, almost.
bluebirds
This is part of the e-ticket, right? Little optical illusion? Maybe, maybe not, but I'll let you make that decision.
why, oh why can't well I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom.
Now, can you imagine hiking back here?
Me and you and I think to myself,
Take a couple days, or helicopter, 20 minutes.
for world. Well, I see skies of blue.
1-5, passing through the gap, north to southwest turn, 2,500 feet.
Now watch this. Kind of an interesting phenomenon here, the time portal.
Think to myself,
Look down.
what a wonderful world.
What do you think? Waterfalls all different directions.
The color
Normally we can't get back here with the weather's usually sometimes bad, but today we've got it. It's good.
also on faces.
1-5, Kawai Nui.
See friends.
Waterfalls, left, right.
Niner, Mount Ocala, be beaching out for Waimea.
Say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star.
227 is Mount Ocala, 3.574.
High above the chimney top, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dream that you to why, oh why can't
Now this next valley's Alakai. They've got a hidden waterfall and you won't even see it until we beam it.
Must have been cold there in my shadow. To never have sunlight on your face.
There it is, right there, beam, to the right. Look at that. It's almost hidden until you're really right on it.
You always walk a step behind. I was the one with all the gold. You were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without pain. A beautiful smile to ease my pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? I'm everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my
Waimea. Now, folks, we can't come home without a little La Bamba. Must be the California name.
Para bailar la bamba te necesito una poca de gracia pa' mi patria. Y arriba, y arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán.
Just let them know we're 20 minutes out. What we'll do is do a little exploration. Let's go over here towards Hawaiian, see if it doesn't get too rough. But this is an area that is pretty beautiful here too. In fact, there's an old B-52 bomber up here someplace. Now normally you don't get up here. There's some four-wheeling that you can take, but it's not too bad.
That's gorgeous and fun flying through the whistles.
Isn't it? Yeah. I was hoping we could see off the distance Maui, but it doesn't look like it's there right now. Still covered up by some of these clouds. Off the distance there, Gary, you can see the wind generator farm. And this next valley down here is Hawaiian, Valley of the Important Man, Great Man. So there's 7 valleys. These are the last 2. Bass on the radio said, happy birthday, Diane. Now this is Hawaiian. You can see it's a pretty large crevice valley. Beautiful.
You gotta live a little Hawaiian style.
We just send in a little bit, make sure everybody clears their ears. They're doing orbit here. The last valley is Pololu Valley, and then you can see Highway 270 will take you around the coastline. That's a beautiful way to get in, and you're going to see the whales if they're offshore. It's not too bad.
Don't worry if the fish don't bite. Don't worry, it'll be alright. Don't worry, you can throw your net again. We got to share it all.
Now this is Hawaiian.
Style. And give a little Hawaiian style.
Whisper saying it might be a little bit turbulent. We'll see. If it is, we'll just leave. But you can see these are some larger pools down here.
Down for all a little Hawaiian style. My baby likes to ride those waves. My baby likes to wear my shades. My baby likes to get caught in the rain.
Look at those multiple tiers down here, left and right. I'm bringing around to the right too.
It's time to take the long way home. There's time for you to be alone. There's time to show aloha to a friend. You gotta speak a little Hawaiian style. And give a little Hawaiian style. Let's all live a little Hawaiian style. Teach the kids a little Hawaiian style.
And that valley will take you right down to the ocean. What we'll do is head up towards the riders now and on home. The next valley is the last valley. We can't fly in that one anyway. It's the Pololu Valley. That's where Diane and I and Kevin walked down to the ocean. Remember, Diane? off to the right.
A little Hawaiian style.
There's Hawaii off in the distance. And Pololu Valley right there. That one, you just to beam, you can take that road right down, and that one you got to walk down to the beach. It's not a bad walk though. Debbie'd love that one. Very scenic. Now, Lou would love to have this golf ball out towards the north. Look at this, they're right off the nose.
That looks like God's golf ball sitting on a tee.
Exactly, as I say, how'd you like to tee off on that one? It's a radar dome for the Doppler radar. Marco Ranch coming up, all in this whole direction. That's where Jennifer goes to school. This area here. This might have been one of the Pu'us you stayed in, Diane. Or Jennifer, right off to the right. See a little area. I see cows in that one every once in a while. There's Highway 250 right below us. See those tree line? That'll take you right around the North Point again, or Polo Point, right to Pololu Valley, through Hawaii and Kapa'au.
Hawaiian style. Hawaiian style. Hawaiian style.
Aloha! We are about to land, so please check that your seatbelts are securely fastened until we are firmly on the ground. Remain seated until
That's my flight attendant.
the doors. Upon exiting, go to the front of the aircraft.
I see trees of
Now, did anybody remember that movie? Quai High Harbor, right off to the right, forward. Anybody see Waterworld with Kevin Costner? Didn't see Waterworld? Well, that was the one they used right there in the opening scene. And of course, that was a large amount that they kept trying to sink all the time. And it did, in the bay for reals 3 or 4 times, was 1 year over budget. Now, the closing scene of that movie was when we made that right turn into Waimea Valley with a waterfall.
I see skies of blue and clouds of white. The bright blessed
We're going to start our descent now through sometimes it gets a little rough in this area. We'll see if we keep it flat for you.
to myself. What a wonderful world. The colors of the